And welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we're tapping into the sign of Virgo for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Virgo placement in your chart, you can apply this to. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your spread. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's get right into it, Virgo. What's going on for you guys? What's going on for Virgo? What does Virgo need to know? What are the messages for Virgo? All right, let's see what we got. Oh. All right, so let's start here. The first card that came out for you guys was Adrift in Shallow Water. Take a few deep breaths and reconnect to your inner peace. Notice the small things and appreciate them. So you're being called to really appreciate what it is that you have. Take note of the small bits of progress that you have made. Don't be too hard on yourself, Virgo. You guys are notorious for being really hard on yourself. It's like one of those things where it's like, no one can be more mean to me than I can be mean to me. That kind of vibe. So make sure you're not doing that. We have safe and surrounded by love. Keep your heart open and know that you are being protected. Listen to what you need to be, or I'm sorry, listen to what you know to be true and allow yourself to see and understand what is going on around you. So I feel like you guys kind of have a limited view right now, Virgo, and I feel like that's because you're so laser focused on getting something done or getting to a certain place that it's hard for you to see the bigger picture because you're really focused on one specific thing at this time. And then we have literally the single-mindedness. I can't talk today. We literally have the single-mindedness card. Choose your own path and what is best suited to you is what it says at the bottom of that card. So you may be thinking in a really like a laser-focused kind of way. I feel like it's important for you guys to have balance during this time. We have total submersion. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in a new project, interest, or goal. Give it 100% of your energy and you may find what your life has been lacking. You know, honestly, Virgo, I feel like it's because you have to be, though. Like you're frustrated with how focused you have to be to make something happen or manifest, but you know that this situation needs that laser focus, but it's still frustrating just the same. Okay, that makes sense. Clearing the excess. This one says you are entering a transitional phase and you would benefit from clearing away excess clutter, whether it's in your physical body or your physical space. So honestly, Virgo, the best you can do right now is to clear some clutter in your physical space. I know that drives me absolutely up the wall when things aren't organized in a certain place. Like if you guys ever notice, I'm always like adjusting the cards and doing things like that. I don't know why, but I just really don't like that. Yeah, you guys, I feel like you're needing to, you know, kind of do something to make you feel better, because honestly, tapping into this energy, it does feel like you need to be just as focused as you are. I feel like you are dealing with something that is taking a lot of your time and attention, and you know it's going to need your time and attention in order to get done. So since we can lighten the workload, I feel like cleaning out your space or maybe eating a little better at this time. If you're really focused on something, you may be like neglecting another part of your life, like your diet, or you may just be ordering in and things like that. Try not to get in the groove of that too much, Virgo, because it's gonna make you feel worse. And then we have facing your fears. This one says, look for ways to strengthen your connection to the universe and others. Stay peaceful and calm in the knowing of who you are. Yeah, some of you guys are feeling like, is there more to life than just this? Like, is this really what I have to do? That is like a crazy, that's a very loaded question. Some of you guys are questioning like why it has to be this way. How come things can't just come a little easier? WWBD, Virgo, what would Beyonce do? She would handle this situation with grace, integrity. She would work hard. I feel like you're doing what you need to do. It's just so crazy. I don't even know what to say. Let me see what else we get. What does Virgo need to know? What do they need to do? What is the message they need to hear? Got a card that fell. Okay. Okay. Some of you guys aren't seeing the manifestation come through quite yet, but you know you have to do what you're doing to get it. But the fact that you're not seeing like the fruit of your labor is really frustrating for you. Like, it seems like it's taking a lot longer to come through than it should. But I'm telling you, Virgo, that is your shadow side. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I heard that in the very beginning. We have the Devil and the Magician in reverse. So that Devil energy is definitely making you feel like you're doing all this work or this manifesting for nothing, or you're working towards nothing. If you truly know that you're working and it's not getting you anywhere, like, you know, closer to your life purpose, I think that's more of a shift of focus, but not, I don't feel like you guys need to focus less. I feel like you may want to shift your focus into something else that can bring you the abundance that it is that you're looking for. Because if you just find yourself, like, for an example, working retail, and you know it's not getting you anywhere, like, you know you have to show up because you need, you know, the coin, okay? The landlord is not trying to hear nothing else. Like, if you know that you have to be there, I feel like it's time to add more to your plate, or maybe try to, I don't know, it's tough times. It's tough to even say. The things that you could do before this year are just different, because there's other, especially if you're like essential. Okay. I am getting a message of the universe having your back here. We have the Hangman in reverse and the Ten of Cups. So I do feel like the Ten of Cups is happening. It is going to take you guys surrendering to it. You guys are having a hard time seeing it, though. That's the, like, if you could just have a moment where you could see how you would be in alignment with what it is that you want, I feel like you would calm down quite a bit. Okay, we have the Death card in reverse. I feel like you guys don't see a way out of a situation, to be honest. Some of you guys are really struggling this week. There's really no way to sugarcoat that. We got the Page of Coins, the Page of Swords, and the King of Staffs in reverse here. So this is giving me like life purpose. The fundamental relationships that you already have are kind of experiencing some hardship during this time, like maybe some friendships in terms of life purpose. There's some struggle, and I just get an energy of you, Virgo, feeling overwhelmed. You just feel overwhelmed. It feels like a lot. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Good. Ooh. Well, hold on. What is going on? Okay. So for some of you, it is a matter of the heart. We literally got the Two of Cups and the Lovers in reverse in one spread. I feel like someone turned out to be a soulmate versus a life partner, and that's really heartbreaking for you guys. Or you were getting invested in a certain idea, thinking that you would end up with a certain person, and you were so committed to the idea of going through life with this person that the idea of new love actually like disturbs you or makes you upset. For some of you, I'm seeing something not work out. And even though we have this Two of Cups energy coming in, where the universe is going to give you a connection that's just as strong, if not stronger, you guys do not want to allow yourself to fall into it. You're resisting that. I see an energy of hanging on really, really tight, Virgo, to something, to someone. We have the Three of Swords, and that's why I was getting that energy. I was like, how do I help this? Because immediately I kind of go into problem solving mode. Seven of Coins is just, it's heavy. It's just one of those times where it's like, you've just got to allow yourself to feel everything. And maybe that's why you're feeling like everything is kind of suffering, or everything isn't in alignment, and things are coming crashing down because of this relationship that you really thought had a lot of, you know, potential that didn't work out. Or maybe it's a string of situationships that just leaves you frustrated. Like, why is this like this? We got Two of Coins in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. You may be seeing a lot of 222. Yeah, I definitely feel you're not ready. For some of you, you're not ready to get out there again because you're still very much so in shock or attached to this person. We have the Six of Coins card here. This is, you know, literally an energy that saves the day for you guys. Regardless, the new love is coming through and the universe is going to bless you in a very abundant kind of way. We also got the Ten of Cups here, which is that full picture, not just a couple working out, but a couple working out in life as a unit together, really kind of becoming one. So yeah, there's no way to sugarcoat that. There's no way to, you know, I don't have a magic wand to say the perfect thing to make everything all better, but I do see very abundant energy coming for you guys, Virgo. Let's see. Yeah, and this is what we're moving past, you guys. We have lust and FWB. Like I said, some of you have just experienced a string of meaningless relationships, and they've taught you so much, but at the same time, it left you feeling more empty than fulfilled. And you're ready for your long-term relationship. You're ready for the real thing. You're ready for the real thing. You guys are being called to do some scripting as well. We have manifesto. Manifesto is basically kind of like a really long speech. The universe wants you to communicate exactly what it is that you've learned through this process of all the situations that you've been in up until this point, and write out what you want and need based off of what you've learned and what you've been through. It really wasn't all for nothing, Virgo, but you know, it's just kind of left you guys feeling really frustrated with the process, to be honest. You may have dealt with a narcissist that really kind of lowered your confidence as well. And that's the part of the reason that you're feeling so like confused or lost at this point, because this person really kind of drained you. We have confidence and conceited. I feel like someone who was conceited affected your confidence. Or maybe you're having a look within because you've affected someone else's confidence by maybe being too critical or expecting too much from them, being really hard on them. You know, maybe you said something that really changed how someone, you know, felt about you. We have out of sight, out of mind, and show love. Yeah, didn't we have the Death card in reverse at the bottom of the deck after the first shuffle? There's definitely something in the past that does need to be handled, and I feel like it's the perfect time to handle it, Virgo. There is someone that is hurt by something you've done, or you're hurt by something someone else has done, and they need to know. They need to know how they've affected you, or they need to know that you're sorry if you're on the other end of that, because it's like someone has to stand up to the bully at some point and say, listen, this was not right. Or if you were mean to someone else and said something yeah, that's what I was saying. What would Beyonce do? We have poised and building blocks here. Someone has to be the bigger person in this situation, Virgo, and all we can do is control what we can do and ourselves. So I feel like there's a building block. Yeah, and we got that 10 of Swords at the over here. So there's definitely some 10-10 energy, some cycle completion that needs to come through, needs to happen. I feel like there's blocks that may be what you're experiencing with the frustration of feeling kind of really stuck right now, because there's something of the past that just, it was not fully handled, was not handled correctly. The door is still open. The situation is still messed up. Like there's something in the past where it's like things are left unsaid. You know, someone didn't get a chance to express themselves. And I feel like now that you guys are in a position where you've been able to have this reflection, I feel like you have something to say to someone. It can even be a friend. It doesn't have to be a romantic partner. Wow. Yeah, Virgo, this may be keeping you from being able to move on, to be completely honest. We have the Fates and round. There is definitely a cycle that is still open that has been going on for a while, or it's, like I said before, like a continuous string of dealing with the same type of person, same type of situation. This has happened over and over and over again, and I feel like you have to stand up for yourself. I really do. We have the Fates card here. So to some degree, you did not meet this person for just no reason. They're not random. They were supposed to be a part of your story. And to be honest, even if the relationship didn't work out before, we still have the Two of Cups here, which is what we would want in the first place, because that would be a new kind of relationship. That would be starting over after we're now new people, and now that we've learned, you know, the lessons that we've needed to learn in order to be in a partnership. So this doesn't even have to be completely new energy, Virgo, but someone has to know how they've affected you. I find it hard to believe that, you know, someone who made you feel this way, or vice versa, take it as it resonates at this point. I find it hard to believe that they have no idea what they were doing and that they were being extremely narcissistic. However, they may have never been stood up to. You know, sometimes the bully has to be embarrassed to get it. They have to be exposed, you know, and I feel like it's a lesson for you in itself, just as far as sticking up for yourself. Yeah, we got stripping illusions, integration, and slow but steady. I feel like this process has already been slow. I feel like you've already taken your time with what you're gonna do. If you haven't taken the time, again, we have manifesto, so the universe does want you to communicate so that you can get on the same page with the universe as far as what it is you're planning to do, what it is you're looking for, what it is you want. Excuse me. But yeah, you guys, it's definitely trying to integrate what you've learned from the past, you know, into yourself now, into your future, so that we can move towards the future. And then stripping illusions is just like an energy of someone is really feeling like they got away with this, and it's just not fair. It's not fair, and it's not okay, and it's not all right, and they need to know how they've affected you, period. We have new day, past, present, and future, which is really good. So right now you're sitting here in the present thinking of the past, and I feel like something of the past is still open. It needs to be mended so that we can move forward into our future, into a new day. Like I said before, towards the middle of the read, I was starting to feel like, wait, this could be you guys starting over. I've been talking for a while. My throat is dry. This is you guys starting over, having a new beginning. So it's your go, Virgo. If you don't want this, like I said before, there's other things you can do. Get yourself into alignment, talk to the universe. But if you do want the second chance, it is important this time around that you stand up for yourself, for real. We have omen. I'm sorry. We have omens in home. So yeah, I feel like you guys are getting some, you know, omens letting you know that it's a safe, right, you know, a safe time, a good time to do this. And then we have home. So it's important for you guys to address, you know, being at home in your emotional body, understanding how it is something affected you, admitting how it affected you, so that we can have progress and move forward. That is quite the task, Virgo. That is your message. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like your own private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you. Girl, my voice is cracking, honey. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.